56 Sabbaths. 56 Sabbaths in a row tomorrow that Paradox will not meet in person for church. 56 Sabbaths in which the church on Cajon Street has now sat empty. Prior to 2020, the longest gap I had ever gone without attending a church service was 12 Sabbaths in a row when I traveled in Europe with Montana State University. I thought that gap in church attendance would never be topped in my lifetime. But here we are in 2021, and I've surpassed that prior absence of church by 44 Sabbaths. Now, a critic may hear this lamentation and say, "What's the big deal, Craig? It's just church." But that critic does not know how much the people of Paradox mean to me and to each other. When I hear that we have not met in 56 Sabbaths, I think of all of the hugs that I have not received and all of the hugs I have not given. Think of all of the unscripted, impromptu conversations that bring a smile to my face as I hear about how life is unfolding for all members of the congregation. I think of all the times my heart stopped when an attendee says to me after church, "Craig, please pray for me. I'm going through a rough patch right now." A major frustration about the past 56 Sabbaths is that the most deadly way to spread this disease is to get a bunch of people into a crowded room and sing together. Well, do you know what I love? I love getting a bunch of people together in a crowded room to sing together. I long to hear our community's voices singing awkwardly together as the band introduces a new song. And I want so badly to hear the voluminous confidence of our congregation when the band plays the hits like Vapor, Does Your Heart Break, and This Is My Mother's World. I miss hearing children running down the long hallways they burst into Paradox Kids. I miss the uneasy smiles that people give me as they bring their parents to Paradox for the first time. I miss the deliciousness of the refreshments from our hospitality team, the genuine smiles from our greeters, the silent commitment from our tech teams, and the handwritten letters that our BTS greeters wrote after the service to every person who attended our church for the first time. I am sad that we were not able to say goodbye as a community to some truly beautiful people as they moved to other parts of the country this past year. People like Kanda and Ricky, Joelle, Jonathan, Arwa and Jeremy, and Ronson and Amy. I am sad that we cannot be together tonight, on the night when we remember the cross and share our doubts with each other. While I'm looking forward to hearing the congregation's doubt in a little time, I can't shake the feeling that we should all be in the same room together right now. So when a critic objects and says, "What's the big deal, Craig? It's just church," I want the critic to know that Paradox is so much more to me than just church. Paradox is my home, my community, my friends, my family, and my people who challenge just about every sermon I give. I miss you too. Paradox gives me a sense of belonging in this small corner of Redlands that occupies a minuscule speck of the Milky Way galaxy. In other words, Paradox, for the past 5 years, has made the unfathomable scale of the universe feel so much smaller, so much kinder, and so much more welcoming. And when Paradox disappears for 56 Sabbaths, then that absence disorients me. My friends, tonight, I am lamenting because I am lonely. And from day one, Paradox has helped me to feel less lonely in this world. I've struggled without the ritual of our church gathering in person, and I miss you. Whether you are sitting around this fire tonight or in your home watching this on a screen, please know that I miss you. And wherever you are, please know that I love you. I hope we can sing together again soon.